Well, look at you, a general, huh?
Someone must have told him about my little maneuver at the Battle of Tanev.
Well, don't look at me, pal. I just said you were a fair pilot. I didn't know they were looking for somebody to lead this crazy attack.
I'm surprised they didn't ask you to do it.
Well, who says they didn't, but I ain't crazy. You're the respectable one, remember?
All right, my friends, this is Star Wars Return of the Jedi Galaxy Guide number 5 from West End Games, otherwise what's known as the character profiles for use with Star Wars role-playing game system. And it's actually a pretty good little addition. This is mostly fluff. Depending how you look at it, a lot of people will argue, oh, we don't need things like this because we know. An interesting thing here is I bought this for $13. It came out new in 1990. All right, so additional material, David Avalon, editing, Paul Murphy, graphics, blah, blah. Is that Jacqueline and Evans? Anybody knows those people? Kudos. So, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Luke Skywalker has returned from his home planet of Tatooine in an attempt to rescue his friend Han Solo from the clutches of vile gangster Jabba the Hutt. Little does Luke know the Galactic Empire has secretly begun construction of a new armored base station even more powerful than the first dreaded Death Star. When completed, this ultimate weapon will spell certain doom for a small band of rebels struggling to restore freedom to the galaxy. And so we get our introduction, which, if you've seen the movie, you don't need an introduction. And now to see concluded, so some prologue, first words, and some additions. So we got Tatooine profiles, a little bit of background information on Tatooine itself, a couple of characters that we ran across at Jabba's Palace, Bib Fortuna, and his stats, Gamorrean guards, and their OTUG stats. Deployment test of how Jabba got the Gamorreans to work for him. Ula, the Twi'lek dancing girl who ended up becoming lunch for the Rancor. Jabba himself, his palace. EV-99, the Pit of Kakroon, the Rancor. Salicious Crumb, a squawking monkey thing. A little blueprint side from a luxury sail barge. Barada, one of the henchmen employed. The Weequays, another set of henchmen. Elephant Mon suggested that he's not a henchman, but a Confederate and or might even be considered the closest thing to a friend that the Hutt has. Reuse, pain in the butt. Tessic, scheming squid face. Sarlacc. The pit itself. Boba Fett and his stats at current for the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. Dark Voyage of Tatooine. Only report was called from Boba Fett's personal log. Log was found aboard Fett's ship Slave 1, which was captured by the Alliance following the destruction of Jabba the Hutt's sail barge. Warren Null deciphered long. Really? I've always wondered. When it sat there and says that they captured Boba Fett's after the Luke and Leia and Han, Chewbacca, Lando managed to dismantle Jabba the Hutt, take the head off the top of the beast, so to speak. It's implied that the Rebel Alliance came in and swooped in and raided the place, took stuff. They grabbed his Slave 1. That's what it's saying here. You know, was captured by the Alliance following destruction of Jabba the Hutt's sail barge. Okay, what? Did somebody in the movie we didn't see fly off of the guy's ship? I find that kind of hard to buy, but alright, whatever. Rebel profiles. We got Mom Mothma, Admiral Akbar, Chris Madine, their stats. Rebel crewmen. Something called the Gambler's Run. Nin Nub, Wedge Antilles, and his stats. A briefing of Red Group. Imperial profiles. Typically, researching Imperial officials is not the easiest or safest of tasks. To be done properly, it often requires a good deal of dangerous undercover work, getting access to restricted data files, impersonating Imperial personnel, and the like. Fortunately, Alliance has a magnificent intelligence network. With their excellent assistance, I was able to gather the following data without undue risk. from the Data Journal of Oren Neral. This is a fictional character who put this thing together. He's a historian for the Alliance. Moff Jared, who doesn't live long. The second Death Star, Darth Vader, Admiral Payette, who also doesn't live long. The Emperor, who also doesn't live long. The Imperial Royal Guard, Imperial Advisors. Then we have Andor's profiles, Wicket, the Ewok defenses, Chief Chirpa. You know, just blueprint of Ewok village, their main level. There's a lot of people that I don't know. The Ewoks get a bad rap. I think Jar Jar Binks. I have mixed opinions on Jar Jar Binks, but I think he served a crucial and important role, regardless if he was slapstick, funny, kind of bad funny. But granted that the Ewoks look like little people in stuffed suits, or children in stuffed suits, because let's face it, they only had so much to work with, special effects and all. So, but as a race, they made perfectly good sense to me, and that once they were won over, if you know some of the dark secrets there was a reason why that they were tied to poles. There was implied that they were going to be sacrificed. They weren't going to be eaten, because not really, because they're not cannibals, although this fellow here had some opinions on that. It's because he was wanting to reintroduce some real old religion of something, right? But as their portrayal in the movie, I think that they did a good and plausible scenario and job. I guess it was Logray, not the chief. This fella wanted to turn him into a sacrifice. I'm just saying this. I think they kick a bad rap. That's just my opinion. Rebel Commandos, Battle of Endor, Night Attack, Biker Scouts and their stats, Speeder Bike, Hero Speeder Bike, Hero Scouting Party, the Heroes of Yavin, a scantily dressed Princess Leia Organa, and her stats with the bikini. Han Solo and his stats, Luke Skywalker. Capture Luke Skywalker, or reality, even being allowing himself to be captured. The mighty Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, Yoda. Very little information there on Yoda. No idea what his height, sex, or race is. No, come on, we all know he's a male. Of course, they're talking Force Ghost at this point, so I guess he can't be a male Force. A ghost can't have gender. Obi-Wan, the original Anakin, before they changed the Anakin. Long live the Alliance. So, I mean, it's a good little book. Gives you some detailed in-game material to utilize in various characters and or settings, but mostly characters, and key heroes or key villains. It's one of those things that I bought because I bought everything. And when they put it out, I bought it. And it didn't matter if I really needed it or not. I don't think I made a whole lot of use out of it in a game perspective or game setting, other than as a read for background material and to remind myself, because sometimes you can read and get ideas from things like this. So, Return of the Jedi, Galaxy Guide number 5.